Perfect. So welcome back again to the series. We're on hole 7 here of the high course. Tee shot back there. Main thing off this tee shot is got the 2 bunkers you'll see when we spin the camera around here. Most important thing is just get it in between though. This is definitely a second shot type of a hole. So get the first one in play, and then the second shot is where the important stuff happens. So again, yeah, as you can see in the flyover here, the most important thing is those 2 bunkers. So if you avoid those, you'll be just fine. I got a little 3-iron here, just gonna kind of keep it below the wind. See what happens here. Kind of aim at the right bunker. Wind's gonna hook it back to the middle of the fairway. Right at the bunker, turning left. Should be right in the middle. Perfect. Again, off the tee, most important thing is avoid the 2 bunkers and this third one further in. So I like to pick a club that can't reach that third bunker. That way you only have to worry about these 2 in the middle, okay? So I got 133 left here. Back pin going long isn't really an option. Wind is howling again off the right and maybe a little touch down as well. So I just got a little pitching wedge here. Like I mentioned on the tee, this is a second shot type of a golf hole. So once you've dealt with that easy or relatively easy tee shot, this is where you can really put yourself in a good position. So yeah, again, with this wind howling off the right, I'm looking pretty close at that tree, well beyond the green here, actually next to the 8th green. It's kind of where I'm looking. Wind should make it fall left. And as long as I hit my number, should be a relatively good shot. Let's see here. Right at the tree, wind's got a hold of it. Oh, and I did what I said you shouldn't do and went long. We'll see what happens after that. And I've ended up in some real soft conditions. So this is an area where you definitely come across it in the winter. Softer conditions, it is not fun to chip out of. So my advice is actually getting away from your highest lofted club, away from the 60 degree, and going with something with as much bounce as you have. So I got my 56 degree here, 12 degrees of bounce on it, just doesn't dig into that mud as much. Besides that, this shot should be pretty similar to the par 5 in the last hole. Maybe 6 yards, 8 yards of rough fringe to deal with, and then relatively simple once it gets on the green. So try and get my weight a little bit more forward, use the bounce on this wedge on this softer material. And oof, got away with it, hit a good wedge shot there. That's again, like I mentioned, you don't want to compound mistakes. Hit bad shots and try to get it back with a good shot. And we'll just tap this one in here for the 4.